Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Punch House, the online show where humans take to the internet to do what they do best, argue with each other over trivial nonsense. And here comes the only person with the machismo to bring you this madness, your host, Brieana Woodward.
Hey everybody, and welcome to Punch House with me, your host, Brieana. The whole point of this show is that we need to find out who the top bare-knuckle brawlers are in a bunch of topics. And tonight we are going to discern who the top fighter is in the category of sports mascots. Hell fucking yeah. And to help me figure out who these bad bitches are is my good friend Shaun Connolly, my little brother Alyis Woodward, there he is, and my other good friend Katie Baker. Hell yeah. How you guys doing?
Hi.
Doing aye.
Oh, good.
Hi. All right, you guys, you ready to fucking duke this out?
Hell yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Rules are no weapons, no calling for backup, no being a little bitch. Let's get this started. I'll kick things off. My pick is the Wichita State mascot, who is described on their website, which I looked at just a mere 5 minutes ago, as a big, bad, muscle-bound bundle of wheat. I chose Woo Shock. Hell yeah, Woo Shock. Listen, he may look like SpongeBob's cousin who just kicked a Percocet habit, but he's here and he is ready to win, okay? He is made out of fucking wheat, okay? People eat Wheaties to have, like, prowess. Well, where do Wheaties come from? Fucking wheat! And that is what Woo Shock is. So for that reason, I give his attack a 4. He's probably going to be pretty quick. You got to be quick on the draw if you're made out of fucking wheat, I feel like. It really just feels right. For strength, I gave him a 5. Gave him a 5 in strength because if you ever sowed wheat, apparently it's called shocking wheat. You ever shock wheat? You need a lot of strength. You out there with that fucking hoe or whatever the fucking Grim Reaper uses. You got to get the wheat. Got to be pretty strong.
Safe.
But if Mother Goose has taught us anything, it's that, hey, not really the best defense. So for that reason, I give his defense a 2. I feel like you might be able to blow him to death. We don't know, but that is certainly not the worst way to go down. But that is my reasoning. And lastly, I gave his stamina a 3. You know, I feel like it could go either way. He's a bundle of wheat. Will he tire? I don't know. He can just get energy from his body. He is a grain. So, you know, he is my carby choice. I am sticking with it. And you know what? Let's just kick it off to Shaun. What do you got?
Oh, I picked the now defunct minor league baseball team, the Worcester Tornadoes mascot, Twister.
Ooh.
Fun fact, I was Twister for 4 years. I was the mascot for
Yeah.
Tornadoes for 4 years. So I picked this guy because I know him intimately. I've been inside him. And he smells inside. like me.
Cool.
Let's see. I rated attack. I have to say I have tried to defend myself when I was Twister, and I was not very good at it. So I'm giving myself a 3. Strength. How hard I hit. I mean, even if it was me, not well. I don't hit very strongly enough. So also, I'll also give it a. This is probably generous, but I'm gonna give me a 3. Defense. Very good at that. Whenever there was a mini bat night, when all the little kids got mini bats, I was able to defend those and get away from them very easily. So I'm going 5 on defense.
Ooh,
and stamina. Also, as the mascot, I would get a Camelback. You know those backpacks that fill with water as you go hiking. I would wear that while mascotting. So on those hot July days, I could be in that heavy suit for long periods of time. So I have the Twister has the stamina. You'll notice the existential crisis of me referring to Twister as myself, and we're not differentiating at all. So stamina. Also, I'll give him a 4. I'll 4. I definitely needed breaks, so 4 on stamina.
That is the most fairest assessment of any Punch House fighter ever. This is a like Punch House history. Never once has someone been the fighter. So this is like an insider look. I'm really digging the 60 Minutes shit. All right, let's kick it to my little brother Alyis. Who do you got?
All right, so I got Scully. He is the only cartoon mascot in the Basketball Hall of Fame. So there's that. And yeah, so it's the Lithuanian national basketball team mascot. He was drawn by an artist, and then it was culturally accepted as him. But just to get down to the nitty gritty, I will say that his attack, I would give it a 3.5, because
No half.
nah, I'm going half. So 3, sure. No, fuck you. 0.5, it rounds up. I'm going 4.
All right,
so his attacks. All right, so I'm going 4 for his attack because he plays basketball. So he's gonna yam it on you and shove his pelvis area in your face since he has no balls to put there. So yeah, he'll dunk on you. So that will be a strong 4 there. Strength, I'll have to give him a 1. He's literally a skeleton. But I mean, you can't use weapons, but he can like detach his arm and like extend his reach and slap you in the face, or bones are sharp as hell, so he can just stab your ass. So I mean, it doesn't really matter how hard you do that; it's going in your body. So
Going in your body.
all right, so yeah, strength, it's not there. No muscles, no strength, and then defense. I'm also gonna have to give him like a 2, go pretty low there because he plays basketball and no one plays defense in basketball. So, so yeah, that'll be Scully's breakdown.
What about stamina?
Oh, stamina? Well, he plays all right, I'm giving him a 5. He's running up and down the court left and right. He has no lungs. You can't breathe heavy.
That's fair. You can't get winded if there's no wind organs.
And this is a bare knuckle brawl, and you're not getting any more bare knuckles than a goddamn skeleton, right? So
that's fucking true. All right, welcome to the literal Punch House. Hell fucking yeah. No, that's a great pick. I like the obscurity too, like Lithuania. Perfect. All right. Awesome. All right, Katie, let us have it. Who do you got?
Okay, I have Kobe, and he is one of the mascots for the 1992 Summer Olympics, and he's a Catalan sheepdog, and he's was designed by an artist named Javier Mariscal, and he's like this cubist-looking animal thing, and his counterpart is this girl with no arms. And they're just like these happy, carefree guys, but they're kind of weird looking. So for the stats, I gave his attack to be 3 because it would be kind of like a slower, like an ambiguous sort of a, not like a direct, because he's like a blobby looking sheepdog thing, and so it would be kind of a slower thing to it. For strength, I gave 4. Because it's like some solid shapes and some solid lines in this guy, and like he just looks blocky. Like he could stand up to something, but that's why for strength I gave him a 5. So maybe I should like switch it or something around. That's another thing. I'm not sure if these are all exactly correct, but you can help me with it after, I guess. Okay. But for stamina, I gave him a 2, but actually, I think I want to switch. Oh man, no, I want to switch. I'm sorry, or the numbers at least. For stamina, I gave him a 2, but I kind of want to switch stamina and defense.
So his defense is a 2 and his stamina is a 5?
Yes.
All right, perfect. Got that written down and locked in. Because, at the end of the day, defense and stamina, it's kind of the same thing. You're either taking hits or dodging them. So, no, that's very fair. All right, we got them all in. We got Kobe the Blob and Scully the literal skeleton, Twister a literal force of nature, and I am a bale of hay. Hell fucking yeah, you guys. This is a brawl. So, all right. So let's do a quick matchup here. So I did mention that I had a defense of 2, and Shaun Twister has a defense of 5. But I think that'd be a pretty interesting matchup. So let's talk about a bale of hay versus a tornado. So
I should have explained. He's not a tornado.
oh, he's not a tornado.
Bruh.
He is
Plot twist.
a orange dog thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
he's like a heavy set orange dog.
He's just a little husky, man. Give him a break.
well, I'm pretty sure hay makes dogs sick or something. So hopefully I have that to my advantage. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'm literally going to be throwing haymakers. I am going to be throwing haymakers all day. I'm going to deck Twister right in his fucking head because here I am. I'm thinking he's just a fucking puff of wind. I'm like, he's going to blow my shit down. And you're like, nah, he's like a fat, bloated dog. So I think Wushock might got this one. What do you guys think?
Seems like it.
Seems like,
Perhaps.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, like a dog, he could always just like rip the little string holding them together out. I mean,
Yeah.
you don't have to be an agile dog. You can be the old laziest, fattest piece of shit dog. And you can still bite a little string and kick his ass.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Also, he has a belly. He can protect a lot of using that belly to block all your haymakers. And you know what?
Yeah.
There's a lot of material in that Twister costume. I feel like I really wouldn't feel a lot of it. You can throw him, but like I might not even turn around. I might not even know because I'm so focused on getting to the next place I need to be. That being said, if I get pushed hard enough, the Twister's head easily pops off. So there is that.
The head is coming off, and it is no longer Twister. You are just fighting Shaun Connolly in a lot of flannel.
There is a video on YouTube, I think, still tackled, and Twister's head rolling down the left field line. So there's proof.
That's fucking all right. So now that we have new information, let's put a pin in that. So now that we know that Twister is actually a fat piece of shit dog, we also know that Katie's Kobe, which is not Bryant, much to my fucking realization, like 3 minutes into her explanation. I was like, oh, also a fat piece of shit dog. So let's do Kobe versus Twister. Katie, go ahead.
So Kobe might not be as fast, but he's like in the Cubist style of Picasso. So it's like this over time type of thing. Like Cubism wasn't really immediately accepted when it first, or people were like, "Oh, what is that?" So it would be like a long-term kind of a slow burn type of a thing. Like, but up against, I assume that what was Wushock his name?
Yes.
Yeah, I assume that he's like a faster, like will chase after you and like bite at a hay bale, but whereas Kobe is more about like a celebration of movement, but then he would that he wouldn't be able to go as fast, and that would be a disadvantage.
You know,
Kobe. I just looked up Kobe. Kobe's cute as hell.
Yeah, I also looked him up while you were talking, and I was like, he just looks like someone like made Garfield approachable. Like it's just
and he's like, hey.
And he's like, hey.
Kobe is out here. He's in this fight because he's not here to win. He's here. He's to cry for help. He wants a hug. He hasn't been since the Olympics. Like Kobe's gone to hell.
He's a true piece of honoring Spanish art, and he's stuck with a bunch of dumb jocks.
Yeah.
He can fend on his own because he is never in the place he's supposed to be. He's not in a time where he's accepted, and he's not with any athletes he's not an athlete, and he's hanging out with athletes all the time. So I think Kobe's pretty strong. Kobe could take Twister.
I'm just gonna put this out there. I don't know if you guys are looking at the same picture of him as me or not, but does he have like one titty? Like, what is that?
It's like he's an Amazon type of. He cut one of his titties off.
Yeah, because he's like a little swoop in the dot. It's definitely like one cartoon titty. That is definitely a single cartoon
That is
titty.
not a titty. That is just the Olympics logo. That is supposed
The Olympics logo is the circles. You know,
No,
that's titty.
I don't think.
No, it's
No,
the Olympics logo. The Olympics logo looks like it could be his pubes, and then he has like an abdomen and like a single boob, which is like the logo of that year.
All right,
And
singular.
let me tell you, as Twister, I'd be pretty distracted. I'd be staring at a titty.
You know what? All right, you know what? I'm gonna go against the grain here. Going against the grain, all about my grains, and I'm gonna say I think Twister would have it because Kobe looks like a piece of shit clip art. Okay, he looks like. As a designer, how fucking long did they spend on that little piece of shit? They Googled cute cat, Google, like no copyright. Perfect. There he is. We're going to slap on this weird single titty. Also a bad logo, bad placement.
Kobe does look like it could be like Microsoft, one of the Microsoft Word like mascots. Do you need some help? And it's just Kobe like that.
Side note: the paperclip would whoop his ass.
Oh my god, the paperclip, absolutely. But he is on this fight, and Twister is, and you know what? I'm looking at a picture of a Twister bobblehead, which I know is actually a Shaun Connolly bobblehead, and I don't know. I think there's more to Twister than there would be Kobe. I think Kobe looks like a soft little bitch. He's just out here thinking of something to prove. I think Twister, he comes from Worcester, and if you know anything about Worcester, Massachusetts, we will probably bite you, so it's fine. I'm gonna go with Twister.
Hey.
Yeah. So all right. So we talked about the fat blobs, and let's see who do we got left. We got Scully. Let's put him up against Wushock. How do you think? What's your argument, Alyis?
I mean, you're literally a bale of fucking hay. So, like I said before, you could just pull one string. You're untied. You're completely useless at that point. Whereas I am already dead. My guy's a skeleton. You literally can't kill him.
There is space in your body. I am hay. I will get into your crevices.
Oh, you just mentioned that I have a lot of space, meaning that you could punch me and miss me even though you hit me in the middle of my body? That sounds like a great defense if you ask me.
Or I take my hay bale body, I am made out of fucking fibers, and I get into you and I wear you like a bone mech suit and I just punch yourself in the face. Like, why are you hitting yourself?
How?
How?
Sway.
Because I'm made out of
hay doesn't move, lady. If you think you're just gonna shape shift hay, you're lying. You can't shape shift hay.
Yes, you can. You are hay. You are made out of grains. You are made out of
Okay, that's fine. Guess what? You can't kill Scully. He's already dead. And guess what?
I can dismember him and I can decommission you.
Oh, guess what? He's our cartoon. So if we're gonna go into the cartoon world, he can't die. Here.
Oh.
Let me move back. So, but let's just put him into the real world. Like I said, you can't kill him. So no matter what you do, you're not gonna win. You can cover me in your hay all you want. I'm just gonna be inside chilling while you're dismembering yourself to take care of me.
I'm inside you. I am in the hay in the bones. I am in your rib cage.
You see, listen, stacks of hay are only good when they're in a stack. When they're dispersed, it's fucking useless little needles all over the place. So
I'm sorry, but if you have no listen. If the heroin epidemic has taught us anything, is that a little needle can take down a lot of fucking people. And there's a lot of fucking needles in that fucking haystack, sir. So why don't you fucking find these hands in your ass, all right? Fucking, I think Scully is going down when it comes to Wushock.
I'm just saying, Scully would break Wushock's ankles if he had any, but he's not, because he's fucking hay.
Yeah, he doesn't fucking need ankles. There ain't nothing to fucking break, you fucking cankle ass fucking.
Oh, so he doesn't have ankles? That means he must not have a spine. Means he's a little bitch.
Oh, fuck you, fucking bonehead ass.
Fucking spineless ass. Fucking.
Katie, you feel like we're watching something that we shouldn't be watching right now?
I'm getting dizzy going back and forth, like looking and
I feel like this is like a lot of like deep-seated sibling stuff happening right now. This has nothing
A little
to
bit.
do with Lithuania or Wichita anymore. This has to do with
All right,
each
go back
other.
to fucking Lithuania. All right. You want to talk about? We'll put a pin in that one for now. But we want to talk about cartoons. Kobe's a little cartoon bitch, as is Scully,
Yeah,
the other
he
little
is.
cartoon bitch. So let's talk about Kobe versus Scully.
Ooh, Olympics. This is good.
Okay, so now this is an even playing field in the cartoon world, right? So we're both cartoons. So
Yeah.
So okay, that means anything could happen, right?
But
So-
dogs
Oh.
love bones, especially in cartoons.
Boom!
So Kobe will be all over your ass.
I got like 200 and something. Listen, Scully's got 200 and something. He's gonna pull out a rib bone, throw it at Kobe. He's gonna get distracted and stick his fucking bony foot up his ass when he's not even looking. So it's a nice distraction as
Do
well.
that to
So
fucking Kobe. Kobe is a genteel, cute little cat. What a fucking monster. Nobody is behind Scully. And what
Scully-
a fight if no morale. You are picking on a defenseless animal.
Scully is
You
a
know-
monster.
go ahead, Sean.
I was gonna say Scully is a monster. Scully is a basketball-playing, dunking skeleton who wears tie-dye sometimes. Is that correct?
Yes, red, white, and green.
Oh, great. Just like the fucking Italians. Gross. All right.
I'm sorry, red, yellow, and green, like potheads.
Oh, that is known as. Okay, you know what? Oh my god. All right. I still think Scully's a little bitch, so we're just gonna. All right, let's do Scully versus Twister then. We haven't talked about that. You too.
That's
I
true.
mean,
Ding ding
go
ding.
ahead, Sean. You can start it up.
I mean, Twister. That's a lot of bones to be thrown at Twister's way. That's like all if a bunch of mini bats all got formed into a human and then came. That's like Twister's worst nightmare. Twister would not. I don't think Twister would fare well against him, especially because the skeleton's athletic. The skeleton plays Olympic like caliber basketball. That's hard to do. Even if you're from Lithuania, that's hard to do.
No fucking.
But I will say that Scully wears tie-dye, and anyone who wears tie-dye gets the shit punched out of them immediately. So.
I think Twister needs more faith in himself. You took mini bats to the knees for how many years to be defeated by something that is essentially just a shitty pile of mini bats? You have been training your life. You have been training your whole life for this. This is your moment.
I'm just saying, do you know how much skill is needed to dunk a ball with no leg muscles? I'm just saying, I got the best skeleton in the game. You can't kill him. You can't kill him. That is my main argument, is that you can't kill him. So you can do whatever you want to the dude. You can rip his head off. He's gonna like roll it over and bite you in the ankle or some shit. He'll never give up. He can't give up.
What if you're thinking about it? If you take Twister's costume off, I am Twister's skeleton, and if the skeleton fought Scully, I still think I would lose.
Boom. Proofs in the pudding. The enemy's it's accepting defeat.
All right, you know what? This is fucking horseshit. But I think we've heard enough arguments against each other. I think we need to leave it to the vote, you guys. We need to figure out the top two. All right, I'll kick it off. If you think the obvious choice for the number one winner should be Woo Shock, the big, bad, muscle-bound bundle of wheat from Wichita State should be in the top two, raise your hand. Fuck. All right. All right, fine. If you think Twister, a.k.a. Shaun Connolly, of the Twisters, or Tornadoes, whatever, if you think he should be in the top two, raise your hand.
You see dude in a suit all day.
Shaun is not even voting for himself. That is 3 for Twister. Fuck yeah. All right. We're going to put Alyis last. Fuck you. If you think Kobe, that piece of shit clip art from wherever the fuck, deserves to be in the top two, raise your hand.
Go back to clip art, Kobe.
Wow. One for Kobe. And lastly, if you think that pile of dog shit, mini bat, garbage can, fucking toothpick ass, fucking bonehead Scully from fucking Lithuania, whatever, should be in the top 2, raise your hand.
Yeah.
We got 2. Fuck. That means that Scully got 2, Twister got 3. It's Scully versus Twister. Holy shit, you guys.
Oh, I have to face the guy that literally built kissed Scully's ass the whole time. That's
Oh, you know who it's up to? It is up to the watchers to decide. And this is the portion of the show where I will now remind you all to please head on over to my story on my Instagram at NotADamnCheese and vote for who you think. Let me know how much you think Woo Shop got robbed. He got robbed right now. So go ahead, go in the comments, vote in the poll, do it up. And yeah, thank you so much, Shaun Connolly, Alyis Woodward, and Katie Baker for helping me figure this shit out. And yeah, we'll see you next week with a new episode of Punch House. Bye.
Thank you, Brieana.
Woo!